we'll focus on the child marriage, okay? The topic of concern is Prohibition of Child Marriage Act. Is Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Listen, dear students. If we just report about the child marriage. What is child marriage? What is the impact of child marriage on the society? What are its consequences? Okay. What are the causes of child marriage? Okay. What is the current trend of this child marriage? It is all about, these are all about the elements of this particular topic, and every element needs to be discussed, or we can say needs to be acknowledged. It's very important topic and is necessary for just have awareness about the particular topic, because this practice, this child marriage practice actually is being prevailing in the traditional period of time, and maybe we can just, based on some observations, it has been just observed that some techniques, some these, what I mean is practices, the practice of these this child marriage is prevailing to some extent in our society. That is why it's been grave concern to just make people aware about the ill effects, I should say this impact, its consequences in the society. Okay. So as far as the child marriage, Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 concerned, is simply, if we just explain, or if we just try to understand what is this child marriage, keeping the acts, different acts and different amendments of different periods of time. If we report about the different acts, amendments, this means the to fix the child marriage to a particular limit. What is the age limit that has been just reported in different amendments? Is actually, if we talk of child marriage Resident Act 1929, is simply this amendment in this category. We can say there was actually was just to 14 for these, what I mean say, girls, and 18 for boys. What I mean say, up to below the age of 14, as per the Child Marriage Resident Act 1920 is concerned. Below 14, if there is any girl in the, any girl is to be what I say, the prompted to had a kind of marriage, or any girl below the age of 14, according to this act, if below the age of 14 is being practiced, or just right, which is being prompted to have marriage, is actually a kind of, what I mean to say, is being illegal, is being practiced as, is being featured as illegal in the society. Okay, below 14. But as far as the child marriage restricted 1929 is concerned, okay. And if any boys, they are below the age of 18, practice marriage is being just taken as illegal, and there is a kind of punishment. What I mean to say, a kind of punishment from the keeping the Child Marriage Restricted Act 1929 is concerned. According to the norms of this act, the person, the family, even the what I mean to say, any person who is involved in such a case, who is just prompting the people, or any, what I mean to say, the children have marriage below the age of 18, as far as the boys are concerned, it is being practiced as, it is being taken as illegal as far as the Child Restricted Act 1929 is concerned. Okay. So what I mean to say, after that it has been just, there has been some amendments.
After that, asıl video mu?
एक सर कोई कुछ नहीं है एवरेज
बेसिक जो तो मगर इंस्पेक्शन को अपन कहते हैं थोड़ा इसमें ना दूर वहाँ दूर जाने से ग्रुपिंग करना
असल मैं कह रहा हूँ इस पे मैं थोड़ा इसमें ध्यान में तो पढ़कर ना तुझे यो एक काफी नहीं
जी वो नहीं किया ना उसमें तीन बार पूछना ये तो जी उसके बाद वो
बात करते ग्रुप
पाकिस्तान जी साहब
असं ते थोडा म्हणून ते इथे येऊन सर तिथे so this act as far as this child marriage rational act is concerned is actually the act fixed the marriageable age for boys 14 for girls 14 and for boys 18 the marriageable age for girls at 14 years and for boys the marriageable age for girls 14 years and for boys 18 years as far as child marriage rational act 1929 is concerned. Okay dear students, listen to me. So this what I mean to say, the child marriage rational act was a legislative act passed on 28 September 1929. 28 September 1929. Okay. The act fixed, as I mentioned in the previous sentence, the act fixed the marriageable age for girls at 14 years and for boys 18 years. Okay. This act is also known as the Shada Act. Okay. After its sponsor, it has been also known as the Sharda Act. Okay. Sharda Act. Okay. It has been known as the Sharda after its sponsor. So what I mean to say, just after the passage of time, because of the compulsions of the society, because of the compulsions of the religious sectors, because of the what I mean to say, the pressure of different religious groups, or what I say, the people who are living in the society, they just keeping the pressure and what I mean to say, the demand of people in concern, that there has been some extensions. There has been some, what I mean to say, some age development. For example, it was in this act, it was just 14 for girls and 18 for boys. Now, due to some compulsion, the government, the constitution they tried to amend within the passage of time, and the next that amendment takes place in, that was the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. There has been some changes, so many changes has taken place due to some what I mean to say, to add some amendments, to add some features in this act. What I mean to say, what kind of the most this primarily factor that has been added, like it was 14 years in child marriage national act 1929. Now it is just 18 as far as the prohibition of child marriage act is concerned, 2006. It is now 18 for boys. The marriageable, according to this act, the marriageable age for girls has been fixed 18 years, and for boys it has been fixed as 21 years. 21 years is based upon some compulsion. Some religious people, I say the society just demanded that there should be some extensions in the age, and some other features have been mentioned in this very particular act. So as far as the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006 is been now 18 years and 21 years. 18 years for girls and 21 years for boys. Now, for example, if any person, if any family, or if any member of the society practice this child marriage, there is also the punishment fixed by the Prohibition of Child Marriage Act 2006. A kind of punishment is being just added. A kind of punishment is being just featured in this very particular act. What kind of punishment? What is the punishment? Punishment is 2 years jail, 2 years jail. I mean say imprisonment. Okay. 2 2 year jail or we can according to the act 1 lakh rupees. 1 lakh. Okay. So the punishment is 2 year jail or 1 lakh. Are you getting me? So what I mean to say, according to the feature, according to the what I will say, the amendment that is in Prohibition of Child Marriage Act is the kind of punishment that has been fixed. That is 2 years jail or 1 lakh rupees for the person, for the family, for the people who are promoting this child marriage. If they found responsible for promoting this child marriage, they are being given the punishment of 2 years jail or they had been fined 1 lakh or had been to be fined 1 lakh rupees. Okay. So that's not this is one of the curse in the society. This is the curse of the society. Curse of the society, and you know that there are so many factors. There are so many consequences of this child marriage that's being what I will say applied or that's been practiced in the particular culture, particular society, particular association, particular religion, whatever. It's been very tough for the victims. For example, a kind of exploitation, a kind of estrangement, a kind of what I mean to say the responsibility they are not able to cope. For example, if any child or any, for example, when we talk about the child marriage, the person who gets involved, the child or what person any who gets involved in this particular marriage is being just facing exploitation, is being just faced, they face the kind of so many challenges they are not able to cope. There are so many, not only societal problems or as far as the responsibilities, other things are elements are concerned, there are, the health issues are also there. For example, if any child, the age is just for to get education. Okay? The children are there just for education. They have to entertain the education. They have to entertain the society according to their age. They have to just feel a kind of relaxation out of their age. But within some families, some orthodox families, some kind of people are there who are just fixing the responsibility, and such people, such children, they are not able to just entertain or get a kind of pleasure or get a kind of environment that suits for them. Unfortunately, they are not able. They are not just enjoying the studies. They are not just enjoying the other things. The other element is that the age group deserves. Okay. So as far as the health issues are concerned, such persons, there are so many prenatal deaths. For example, premature deaths are there, stillbirths are there, this abortions are getting place as far as the child marriage is concerned. So even health, personality, what I mean to say, your health as well as personality, you might say the kind of environment that they deserve. So all these units in compile creates havoc, creates a kind of hazard, creates a kind of depression, creates a kind of anxiety problem among the victims of the society. Okay. So dear students, is very necessary. It is, I think, very important to communicate the people, all the people who are around, who are in our environment, who are in our cultures, who are in our family, just to communicate them about the ill effects of the child marriage. We are the futures of the society. You people, you are the students, you are the futures of the society. You are the, what I mean, the future of the society. You are your future matters. So you should be very much aware about the ill effects, about the wrong practice of this child marriage, and you should communicate, or I should communicate, being the member of this institution, being the part of the society, being the social person, being the units of our cultures. We should, being the responsible persons of our society, we should communicate to people about the ill effects and disadvantages of this marriage. Okay. So, what I mean to say, I talked about the so many consequences like health effects are there, personality development, it affects, it impacts the personality development, it affects the, even I say the cultural development, societal development, all these things get disturbed, all these things get interfered. Society is not getting developed. When you had the orthodox mindset, when you had the traditional mindset, for example, there are some conservatives just some parents, some members who are thinking that just to entertain or just to manage these, whether they are the children of any particular parent, they have the mindset, they have the thought process just to get them married, and they will just entertain and just what I mean to say the responsibility that is on their shoulders. We will compile all these and finally we will get free. And the kind of it seems boring. It's the boring kind of responsibility for these parents who are entertaining or who are practicing their children for this action. It's very tough. It is very what I may say ruggish. We can say it is very challenging perspective for the children, for the society. It's not good because they are less aware. Maybe to some extent they are less aware. They don't know the ill effects or they don't know what kind of implications it had in the society. So it's been now government, so many what I mean say the policy makers, intellectuals, they have just framed the kind of what I say they have just framed the kind of punishment as far as the amendments are concerned in the different these acts. Some punishments have been established, some kind of imprisonment is there, fine of the money is concerned. All these things have been categorized in these amendments so that people will get aware and they will just what I mean to say be away from this practice and try to resolve any problem if there is in the society. And every member, every human being is responsible for this. If any person is to be found guilty or if any person prompts the society for that, he will be getting punishment. Okay, he will be getting punishment. So I am expecting, I being a teacher, am expecting that you people will just inform your parents, you people will just inform your society, inform the people who are around in your neighborhood. You will just inform all the people about the malpractices, even I should say the ill effects of this child marriage. And inshallah everybody will be aware, everybody will just try to be away from this curse of the society. Okay? So it's just a general introduction about the child marriage. Okay? There are so many reasons. There are so many reasons for the child marriage. For example, I told about the orthodox traditional setup, conservatism. These are the things to some extent that just or the reason that they don't have the awareness about its ill effects. Or we can say some people think it's the kind of responsibility, we will just finish this responsibility and will be free. It's one of the mindset. Some people are just religious minded, they have the religious ideology that some religious ideologies just to fix this responsibility and this is the work, what I mean to say that has been categorized in different religions or sects. Okay. So it's all, these are some reasons that out of these reasons people are just practicing these things. But as far as the constitution is concerned and other, the setup of this system, fabric is concerned, there has been some amendments and everybody should get aware about the effects. Every person should get knowledge about what is happening in the society. This creating a havoc or this is a social evil in the society. It should be to some extent avoided. Okay? It should be avoided and people should get aware about the disadvantages of this very practice. And every family, every institution, every unit and element and perspective of the culture, societies and our country should get aware about the harmful effects of this marriage, and they should as soon as their mind should get matured, rational, and their mindset should get developed. And inshallah, it's because of the youth, it is because of the students who are the future of the society. When you will be able, you will be understand its ill effect, its harmful effects, harmful consequences. Then obviously you will communicate other people, and similarly the kind of circulation, the kind of what I mean to say flourishing of the news or flourishing of the education about child marriage. Every person will get aware and they will just try to be away from this very malpractice. Okay? Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
So is it good child marriage or is it not good? Is it curse for society or good? What is it? What are your views? You stand up? You stand up? There you stand up? Is it good to practice child marriage? No, it's not good. Okay? What about you stand up? Is it good to practice child marriage? Good. Is it good to practice child marriage? Stand up. Is it good to practice child marriage? It's good. So I am expecting that you will communicate other people in the neighborhood. Okay? Will you communicate? Who among you will communicate? Please raise your hand. Raise your hand. Yes, good. I am expecting that you students will just aware about others. Okay? About its ill effects and the practices. This practice is not good because we are the part of the society. We are the part of the society. Where we have daughters, we have our mothers are there, even I should say. So grandparents are parents are there, our relatives are there. Okay, our family is there. Some extended kind of relationships are there. So many kind of relations. I am sure you are the good students. I am expecting you will communicate. You will just try to give the kind of message about the ill practice of this marriage that is prevailing in different societies, that prevailing maybe in our neighborhood or in our cultures. It has been practicing, and I am sure we will to some extent communicate others about its damaging part. Okay, about its depression, about this one of the issue that is prevailing in the society, and you will obviously communicate others and give them a good message about it. Is even I should say you will also aware them about what kind of this punishment is fixed in this act. Maybe any person who will be responsible will be given punishment. You should try to communicate others as well. Okay, dear students, we will just focus on some other elements of this Prohibition of Child Marriage Act in next lecture. Inshallah, we will just continue it. But due to short in time, I am not able to just discuss all other things as well. Thank you.